Max Journey Tribe RV community, welcome back. My name is Alvin, and today I'm going to help you with a very common problem. This will happen to you. We own a fleet of RVs, and it has happened, I believe, every year, at least once, and we always winterize. I'm talking about the famous water valve, the toilet water valve will leak in the back of your RV. So if you go to de-winterize it, you're putting fresh water in there, you're going to notice immediately when you go push that foot pedal or that little lever, water's going to be shooting out. So I'm going to teach you how to fix it, give you the link below to order this same exact one, and let's get into it. So here we go. This is the valve right here that's behind your toilet. It's a brand new one. I believe it's about 40 bucks. It also comes with a new, what do they call it? O-ring. Right. So what we'll notice first is it's in the back against the wall. I'll show you inside, but here you have antifreeze still in the system, and yet we still manage to have a leak. It's somehow these things hold water in places that will crack, will expand. It doesn't matter. And I use several jugs of this stuff. So I'm going to teach you how to replace this, fix it, and where to order it by giving you the link below. Smash subscribe, join the tribe. Let's get into the video. First things first, you want to locate your type or model toilet. That's usually going to be on a sticker in the back. So take a good look at this one right here. What's that? Thetford 31687. The valve I ordered is for this model toilet, but when you order that valve, which is here, it will give you model numbers for many models that this certain valve will fit on. So this video will cover most, if not all, these type of valves. If it looks this way, it's going to be covered in this video. Now, very simple how to get your toilet out. You're going to have two screws on both sides. I have those screws right here. So grab your wrench, get to work, pop those off. It's just two screws holding your toilet down. Now, the toilet sits against this wall. Like I said, this is your main supply line for water. It's located in the back of this toilet right here. So here we go. If you order a different valve, you might have to modify this. If it's touching the wall too much, it might come out from the back and go straight back. I have ordered and did repairs where that makes it very difficult, where you have to cut this line. So this should be a very easy swap. Two things that we definitely need is this mega lock or some type of thread sealant. Guys, this is great for plastic. This is also great for metal pipes. It explains that it's multi-purpose. Mega lock. You also need some thread protector to go around that little part right in the back, right at the bottom, right here, guys. Thread protector, put a little bit of sealant on there to lock it up. We don't want to do this more than once. This stuff is very important. And just so once we get that one screw off, I have no water in this. I got it sitting on a rug. If you do have a little bit, you want to have something underneath to catch that little bit of residual. Okay, so this will pull right out of this little slot. You see, it's very easy. The hose fell right off. The hose comes right off of here, especially after a while. Then there's one little teeny hook in here. It's a weird angle, as you see right here. This stuff will all be on the new one, but that is how it goes in. Slides right along this track down here. You don't have to worry about this screw on top. And I just did that with one hand. So here's our new one. I'm going to make sure I get my sealant and my thread protector on here very good. Maybe hit this with a little bit of something to fit in this tube. And I want to inspect this tube right here, as well as the one that's behind the toilet. Because if we get all this together and those are leaking, then we got to do it all over again. And I definitely don't want to do it all over again. All right, tribe, now it's time for the install. I'm trying to keep you right here positioned good as I can. Make sure this O-ring stays in the middle, not behind here, guys. O-ring. I think the easiest way is we get this little tab inside here. I tried different ways before. We just get a little resistance here. We got that in there. Now we want to make sure we slide this into the groove, but also watch our screw down there at the bottom. So while I'm trying to slide this in, I'm releasing some of that tension off, and then I'm sliding this up into the groove, into this little teeny tab pops into this hole right here. So there's a little hole, and then that puts the bolt matching up this in the place it needs to be. And the only thing we really have to worry about is getting this O-ring to stay in place while we fit this hose on. So you're going to have to fight with it, manipulate it, wiggle it around, squeeze the hose, talk to it nicely, and you still might have a leak. Because look, that looks like it's on, but in the back it has popped off. So I'm trying to work this any way possible to stay on to here. Now, what might help is a little flathead screwdriver. Let me try that. All right, guys, so literally I grabbed the screwdriver and I scared it in there. So I took the tip of the screwdriver and kind of just went around and got it in there. The other side is good. This is on there. It's pretty deep in there. That's as much as I can get it. So if I'm looking for a leak, it's probably going to come from here or somewhere in here if I don't put enough of this thread protector and get a good seal on there. But so far we have the latch on here. We need to get our bolt on here. I got this nice screwdriver. Like I said, I'm doing this all from a slightly weird angle, and I'm actually holding the camera with my legs, guys. I do this all to bring you guys content. All you have to do is hit subscribe so you don't mess this up and you can get it right the first time. If you can see what I'm doing, right? I don't like that head on there. Let's swap it out. Like I said, I'm trying to give you the shorter version of the longer version, guys. Not the shortest, but some details. So I don't want to strip this, but I want to sit it nice and snug in there so that wire fits comfortably without bending. That hose right here fits comfortably. This is in here good. This is on here good. When we give a little tension step on the toilet, that's when the valve gets to do its thing. So that's looking good. I just have to get this back inside the bathroom and hook it up on the back and then secure my bolts. But I'm going to give you a tip for that also. Fill a toilet. This is the O-ring. The O-ring goes in here. We just slap it on there. That way we know we got good hardware. Change it out one time, not a whole bunch of times. So that's in here. That's your waste tank. That's where it's dropping down. So now we need to hook this to the back. Underneath here, I'm going to put a little of that Mega Lock sealant around those threads, and then I'm gonna hand tighten that, and then I might grab a little teeny channel lock and just tighten it a little bit more. So that's what I'm working on right at this second. Already have tightened the two bolts at the bottom of the toilet with the 1/2-inch wrench. They're right over there, one on the other side, and I have tightened the blue water supply line behind it to the camper. Now the only way to truly test this and know that it is sealed is to run water through it, guys. My camper is de-winterized, so I have to do the switch over, and then I got to step on the pedal and test it out. And if it's leaking, immediately take it out, throw some towels back there, and just adjust a little. Soon as I hit the water pump on, as you see here, we already sprung a leak. So this part in the back is not tight, guys. I got my towel ready. I got my water in the tank. Let me take this off and readjust. You're on the best channel to be the most realist with you guys. All I had to do was undo the bolts a little bit, not all the way. So I have a little leverage down there on the bolts. And then I just readjusted my blue supply line. I have my towel there just in case. I have water in there just in case it sprays, because I also want to see where it's coming from, because it could be the bottom of the supply line. It could be right here at the collar of the supply line coming up and not the actual valve down here. So I'm just going to tap the pedal. Tap the pedal. Now the toilet will have water in there. I'm tapping the pedal with my hands, and then I'm also doing a fill test right here, because a little teeny leak can create a lot of damage. So far, no drips, no water. So now I will secure the toilet all the way in place and do a full test to make sure the water runs through, guys. I'm sorry, you're getting the most detailed, best video on how to fix your RV water valve. So check me out. I'm holding the valve, leaning my chest on here, and I'm just listening, looking for anything that comes through here. Full pressure all the way down, and the whole time this toilet is pushing all the antifreeze through it. I'm getting all my antifreeze out down to my tanks because basically I'm de-winterizing. At the same time, guys, I do it all. That is how you fix your RV water valve. I hope I earned your subscription today. You hit that thumbs up and you love this video, and check out some more on the channel. Hopefully you love tiny homes or anything in between. I got it all. My name is Alvin. I'll see you next time.